So I'm gonna just start this off because you're gonna put this in later on.
Okay.
But I wanted to show you something.
What you gonna show me? What's she showing me?
Okay, I forgot your birthday, so I got you a little something
Oh!
so we can match.
Oh my God, thank you. Yes. You want me to put this on now?
Why not? If you want to, it's up to you. You know,
this is so dope. Look at this.
I hope it fits.
Atlanta, it's gonna fit.
Okay.
The oversized fit is in, but I think it's gonna fit.
Okay.
Especially with these chigo bitties. But hey y'all, welcome to the Real Talk Podcast.
Yes.
Oh my God, look at this.
I had to get you a little something.
Ooh, I appreciate it.
No, it's not much, but it's a little something from me, from my heart.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, I love it, girl. I love it. Before I go change, how was Atlanta, by the way?
It was good. We had a good time. The weather was amazing. It felt like it was a cool breeze. Felt like more California weather than anything. We scootered. We went out to eat. We went to see Desi Banks.
Ooh. Who's Desi Banks?
Desi Banks. He does a lot of social media. He's a more social media comedian.
Oh, okay.
He does skits a lot.
The name, I recognize the name, but I'm like...
He's from Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
When you see him, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Pull him up on your phone.
Let me see.
Pull him up.
Let's see who Desi Banks is.
Desi.
Oh my God, sorry you guys. Welcome to episode 9 of the Real Talk Podcast.
We're on 9.
We're on episode 9. Oh my God.
Pull him up, friend.
Let me see. Desi Banks. At first I thought it was a woman, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen him before. You know, I gotta say, this is off topic, but where do you think stand-up comedy is heading? Because I love stand-up comedy. I love going to stand-up shows. My first ever show that I went to was Lunel, who's one of my all-time favorite comedians.
I love Lunel.
I love her.
She's a classic.
She is funny just
all get out.
24/7.
Yes.
But I feel like with a lot of like censoring going on, and on top of that, people being overly sensitive, where do you think stand-up comedy is headed?
You know, with the censorship, to be honest, I don't know, because they getting rid of white folks. And maybe it's a white folks ain't safe. I don't know. There could not be a Bernie Mac situation. I just don't feel like that there is much room for error.
Yeah.
So
there isn't.
I mean, they're taking away people's livelihood. If you think about Jimmy Kimmel and all these people, imagine how many people are on his staff.
Oh yeah. The staff, the production, the wardrobe, the makeup artist.
All these people's jobs are in jeopardy. And that's a lot of people that are going to be scrounging for what's out here. And we're already scrounging for the leftovers.
For scraps. We're trying to find, we're literally dumpster diving right now in this industry.
And so if they're going out and they're trying to look for jobs too, imagine what the unemployment's about to look like.
Oh my God.
It's about to be overly inundated. I can't fathom. I can't
either. But when it comes to comedy, I will say, like Desi Banks, a lot of the social media stars they're thriving right now. I'll give them that. They are.
Because you have your own platforms, right?
Yeah.
You're not censored on ABC or on NBC, or you're not on these huge networks. But at the same time, social media is still censored too. You think about like some of the people who speak up for their people, and their posts are taken down. And for what reason? No real reason. It's just done. So it's like, I feel like there's a lot of little trumpets running around that are behind the scenes, and they're censoring,
exposing and doxing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I always, like, with today's comedy, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the person that kind of looked down on it because I just felt like it was overly sanitized. But now I'm seeing exactly why everything is overly sanitized. So it's just like, like, comedy is one of my favorite genres of all time. Like in movies, stand-up, like you name it. I love to laugh. Laughter is the best medicine.
It is.
But lately, it's just like, it's getting a little kind of hard to laugh at certain things.
Listen, every day you wake up some bullshit. Baby. I mean, you know, it's like it's already hard out here as it is. And I feel like that everything that's going on in the world, it's making it really like mentally exhausting. Girl, it's mentally exhausting.
It's very exhausting. Like to wake up every day and it's something. Like it's something every day.
Every day. All day.
Like I don't get it. I don't get how, I mean, I get how we got here, but
unfortunately.
I'm just like, the other side has to see that this is bullshit. Like they have to, like, there are some that are waking up and seeing that it's bullshit, but collectively it's like they're going to ride for that base no matter what, at any cost.
I feel like the base is so uneducated and so ignorant that they're loud. They're so their bark is covering up everything else. Like their just voices are trampling what the truth is. And it's like, if I'm loud enough, if I'm boisterous enough, I keep saying this over and over, if I have the platform to give this stuff, then they're not going to think that these other people are righteous, because they cover everything in the cloth with the Christianity and with God. As long as they throw God and the church in there, it makes it somehow right and they're righteous. Good. Yeah. Which is crazy, because that's not how God operates.
At all. No. One thing that I cannot take is the gaslighting.
Oh, the gaslighting is, like, it's through the roof.
They are fire starters. It's like they're doing things to poke at you. Purposely. And when you react, it's like, oh, you're crazy. Oh, like, look how radical you guys are. Look how riled up you are. Oh, you're an angry black woman. Oh, you're a crazy black man. Like, it's just like,
really? Is that what it is?
I like, that's why I try to be so hands off and I try to ignore the shit, but you can't. I'm at a point where I can't.
Do you speak up for yourself, or do you just let people walk all over you? That's what it feels like. We're at the point now. It's like, I feel like there has to be some type of, I don't know. I feel so constricted.
One thing about me this year, I have been like on the edge of survival. So I feel like I have to really like constrict myself and not say anything. Really, it's basic shit, but to them it's like, oh, you can't say this, or they're gonna like take your livelihood away.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I am just like, I want to say shit because I can say a lot, but it's like a fuck around and find out situation.
Yeah, we don't want to be out in the streets because we're speaking up for ourselves and for our own people. Because at the end of the day, it's like, this is 2025, y'all. We're in year 2025, and women do not have autonomy, no rights over their bodies. We are being treated as if we need to go back to slavery, you know. And everybody here, please don't write nothing crazy. We can go back to segregation. We can be segregated. You know why? Because we're still going to thrive. We don't have to be around the people that don't want us to be here. I feel like that is where I'm at with it, because I'm not going to put myself in an all-white room and these people don't
really fuck with you.
Yeah, they're not looking out for your best interest. What's the reason?
One thing that I hate, because with me, I grew up in a multicultural environment, and it always felt very like inviting. And I'm for multiculturalism, but at the same time, it's like the wool and the rose-colored glasses have been pulled off, and like, this is how y'all really feel.
Yeah. And listen, like, for real, it's not all white people. So when I say that, it's specific people who feel this way, and it's not just white people. It's Latin people. It's certain people that are across the board that it's just disappointing to hear the rhetoric that comes out their mouth. You know, and it's like, I want to go where I am appreciated, not where I'm tolerated, Bookie.
At all. I just want to know, like, with our race, like, where did this hate really truly start? Because it didn't start with just slavery. Like, it was something way before that. And I may sound crazy, but I'm just like, what did we do to deserve like universal hate as a race, just based off the color of our skin and how we look?
And let me tell you something. The way that we look is what everybody else wants. That's what's the killing part.
That's what's the game.
Okay, that's the gaslighting of it all. Because if they do cornrows and braids, it's like a trend and it's trendy. If they get their lips blown up, everybody gets their lips blown up.
Lip fillers at an all-time high.
Yes, like I mean the
BBLs, acrylic nails.
Hello, yes, because I go around see these white women with baby hairs, and I'm like, when did y'all get baby hairs?
I haven't seen a white woman with baby hairs yet.
Oh, baby, they pull them out in the swoops and doops.
Oh, they got they got the new update.
Yes, pretty much. And it's something else, honey. And listen, do you if that's what makes you happy, right? But at the same time, if we're going to be the trendsetters, then don't tell us what we're doing is ghetto and hood and not acceptable, and rewrite these rules in the military so we can.
And we're back.
Yes.
I got my shirt on.
Yes.
Baby, we spiraled into a whole tangent.
We really did.
We've had it. Shout out to the We've Had It podcast. But we're going to get more into that later. But I will say
we can go.
We can go for days.
Yes.
But Tamika, how you been? What you been up to, girl?
Child, looking for auditions.
Where they at though?
Where they at? Baby, it's been so scarce out here. I self-submit. So I did get an audition through it self-submitting.
Good.
And it's for a woman who's going through menopause, which speaks to my life story because I'm having a hot flash as we speak.
Preach to the choir.
It's called Angry Lady Talking Head ad. So
wait, read that again.
Angry Lady Talking Head ad.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So you have to act like you're like hallucinating and sweating and running around the house cussing people out.
All things guzzling water, just trying to hydrate and just frustrated and all the things. So
cool.
yeah. I'm it's a low paying gig, but it's a gig nonetheless. All gigs lead to bigger gigs. I'm a belief in that. And sometimes you have your ebbs and flows where sometimes it's a low paying and sometimes you're like, no, this is gonna be a nice little check coming in. But right now, y'all, it's been you hear that?
Slim pickings. But on the plus side though, on the positive tip, when you self-submit, all that money goes to you. Like
True.
Mm-hmm.
True, and somehow, I feel like a lot of agencies are more like 360 deals these days. Like they want to know what you're doing on the side. So if you can't, they want to know, and to get their 20%. And here's my thing about that. If there's a plus 20% and you're not taking the 20% out of my pot, I feel like that makes all the sense in the world. But it's really hard when you're only making $500 or $1,000 and they're taking 20% off and you did all the legwork to find the gig yourself,
Oh yeah, girl. Like I'll never forget when I did Megan Thee Stallion in that Nike gig. Gloria was like, she was like, hey. She was like, hey.
See, she's doing so Where's Mike?
She was like, oh, what's going on?
What's tea?
But I didn't get paid much for those. It was like.
But you found that yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it literally fell in my lap, honestly.
And what was the process of you telling Gloria? Like, did you just email her or did you call her about it?
She saw me on social media. I didn't tell her shit.
And then she asked you about it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! But
the thing is this, that company found me personally, so I'm just like, let me go ahead and
slide in
do a little 1-2 real quick.
I can't believe that she called you out on that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like a quick conversation. She was just like, "You look great, but moving forward, just moving forward." So.
And you want to say moving forward when you find the gigs, then because I feel like it's quite unfair to say I'm going to do work on my end to make sure I can keep my bills paid. And if you find something on your end and you're negotiating and you're doing all the contracts on your end, you absolutely have earned this 20% or 15%, whatever they're asking or giving.
Oh yeah.
But when I do the legwork and I'm sitting at home and I'm trying to see what dates are available for me and if the job
schedule aligns.
Yeah, and I'm carving out time and I'm putting in the footwork.
Sometimes you got to move stuff around,
right?
Make accommodations.
Then I should get you shouldn't even ask, because to me it's like, if it would be the same thing as me going to Target and go get a job and saying, well, technically you're still a model here, so whatever you get at Target, I should get 20%. It's just what it feels like to me. It feels like certain things should be off limits, and when it comes to me doing my legwork, let me make my money.
Let me move how I move.
Yeah.
Because even with me, like for that Megan Thee Stallion gig, I put my job on the line to go to that gig. Like I left my job about, I want to say 2 hours early. Like my daytime job, I left 2 hours early to make it to that.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
I risked it.
Earned it. Yeah. I don't feel like they should put their hand in the pot. I feel like that's a little bit greedy.
Just a little bit, especially because the percentage would have been pennies. Like for Megan, I only got paid about like $400.
Right.
And then for which is nice for just like 2-3 hour shifts.
But $400 all in your pocket, right? Because when you have to take that $400 and divide it with somebody else,
you left with like $150.
It's like, wow. Was it worth it? You know, that's when you start to think about like, I don't think that's fair. What have you been up to?
Scratching and surviving, honestly. But girl, like you, it's been crickets. Like, and you know, I have a little bit of PTSD because this is around the same time last year where things kind of started to just go down for me. Because like earlier this year, I wasn't booking as much as last year, but I was still booking consistently.
Right.
And then like earlier in the summer, like I had a gig every month. But now it's kind of just like,
same here. I've had auditions and callbacks, but nothing has landed. Nothing has landed.
And one thing, we actually, I was a reader for her audition for, well, it was a SAG gig. We still don't know what it was, but it was legit.
I know.
And I definitely, I think you're still in the running for it. I'm claiming it. Like you're still in the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna call you in for something.
Listen, I hope so. Like from your lips to God's ears, because you know all you can do is know that you put your best foot forward. You submit your best tape that you know out of all the ones we've done, and then you can say, look, this is my best work right now, and what I have, and I felt like it was superb. And if they found somebody else fit, and I feel like it has to do with other things, you know, like maybe they want somebody with long hair. Or, you know, maybe they wanted somebody to be able with a ponytail, or, you know, maybe they wanted somebody who's, you know, on the thicker side, on the thinner side. You know, there's just so many things that play into getting the parts that we don't know about because we don't get the feedback
at all.
Yeah, it's just dry. So you just know you didn't get it, like, because the dates have passed or whatever the case may be, you know?
And it's crazy because I love that experience. Yeah. Like we did drills, baby. Like it was great experience. If you want, do you want to put a little bit in here, or it's
sure,
up to
why
you?
Not?
It's like,
yeah,
I'm gonna showcase the audition in here because I had fun. Like that was good. Madam, we just lost Sherry.
How?
She and that bitch Nicole just tried to escape.
Okay, so how do we just lose Sharon?
Because I told CJ to spare her. But I have other plans for Nicole.
Have you lost your fucking mind? This girl has been nothing but trouble. Why are you keeping her alive?
'Cause she's pure!
How do you know?
I just know.
The inmates are running the fucking asylum. You know what? And I lost 2 of my best girls because you're running around here thinking this girl is a virgin. Unbelievable.
Well, is $10 million believable? Because that's how much Mick is willing to pay for her.
For a night?
Forever. We're shipping her off.
How? What about her mother? You forgot about her? She is never going to stop looking for her. Never.
You can't look for someone if they're dead, right? Curtis is taking care of her. And that son of a cop.
Oh, Xavier. You love adding fuel to the fire, baby. Don't you remember when that cop tried to take you out? It wasn't until he took his own life that we were able to run our business without looking over our shoulder. Huh. Oh, you still don't get it. I'm tired. I am tired of cleaning up your messes. I don't know if I can do this anymore with you.
Yes.
The main thing that bothers me is like there's like politics behind the scenes that you don't know about.
Yeah.
Because you can go into an audition, but yet they already had the person picked. And then on top of that, it's like you don't know if you're 100% aligned with the character that you're given.
Right.
Because they already have that person in mind.
Sure.
They already have that look in mind. And you automatically think that when you're auditioning that like, okay, I align with this character.
Mm-hmm.
But to them, it's like, I wish we were given more feedback, honestly.
Same.
I really do. Like, when I first started, my agent was able to give me feedback. And it was good feedback. But the last time I got feedback was just her telling me, like, hey, you're in the running. It's between you and 2 other people. That's it. And didn't hear anything. Yep. Yeah. So it's just like...
It's tough. It's not easy. This is not for the weak. This industry is definitely not for the weak. You have to have a passion for it. And if you have a passion for it, you're going to always keep trucking along. You know, I feel like we didn't get here for just any old reason, you know?
Yes.
I feel like when you have a dream and something that you really want to do, it keeps nudging at you and you keep going. And every audition, I treat it as a fresh new slate. I'm not worried about what I didn't get before or what I did get before. I'm presenting a whole new self because it's a whole different part, you know, and you just hope that they can see your work and what you know, your work ethic, and that you're going to be the one that they want to have on set, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So you just fingers crossed and you just tell God, listen, I'm open and I'm hoping that they see the talent.
You know, I'm glad you said that because like within the last week, because I've been in a reflective state,
yeah,
something within me clicked. Like I realized I have been holding on to the bitterness of not getting picked. Like I have been holding on to the almost, because within the last like 2 years, there's been like a good chunk of almost.
Yeah.
And like, I'm talking about like something that could have changed my life.
I know.
And it's just like, fuck. But at the same time, I realized that if you hold on to that bitterness, it's going to disrupt the flow of what's coming in that you're truly aligned with.
Yep.
So to all the people out there that are auditioning, if you don't get it,
it's okay.
I would say feel it, but you got to release that shit.
Release it.
Because that's really stopping the real flow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was just something in my mind that told me that, like intuition or maybe an ancestor or something. I don't know.
Like get out of your head. You know, sometimes we're in our own way is what that ends up happening. And, you know, it's easy because I feel like society, you know, when you're going for that regular 9-to-5 job, you know, you have that same mentality when it comes into acting, but it's just totally different, you know? I mean, you don't ever know what the next thing that's going to fall in your lap is going to look like, you know? You just really don't. All the gigs that we've gotten thus far, we would have never have imagined what that would have been, what that would have looked like, you know, and how much you get paid. So it's like you just got to keep your mind completely open to the opportunities that come before you, because you don't know if you're going to run into somebody in the airport, at the store, that's going to be like, hold on, you got that look, like you're the person who I've been looking for. You have no clue. So you just got to keep your mind and your heart open to all the possibilities that's going to come down the pipe.
And that's another thing that that clicked up in this head, this crazy head of mine. I keep holding on to like how my career should look versus how it will look if I just let things just go with the flow. Like I'm having a hard time just going with the flow. Like I always have it fixed. Like I want it to be this. I want this to happen here. I want to be on this sitcom, this show. I want to be a Power Ranger. I want to do this, that, and third. So, and it's like, just go with the flow. Be open. Be fluid.
Allow whatever's going to come, and allow whatever's going to go. Because it's going to be like that all the time. I think we just have to be aware of not mentally putting that gate up for ourselves. Like saying like, oh, well, I don't know what this looks like, so I'm just going to, you know, pull back. Nonetheless, you know, you just got to confidence is everything. And I feel like in this game that we're going to have all the confidence in ourselves and put that out there at all times.
Mm-hmm. And I will say that, honestly, this audition market right now is like the job market. It's the same thing.
It's dismal, y'all. It's so dismal. So it's just.
And the crazy thing is, like, especially like in this industry, nepotism in politics is really what's working for a lot of people.
Yep.
I mean, granted, if you have the privilege, use it. I ain't even mad at you. But at the same time, it's just like, if you're on the other end of like not being able to use certain like nepotism in politics to get the upper hand, it does chip away at the confidence. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It does.
But at the end of the day, you're still in the room. And therefore, you got to keep trucking along and trucking along and trucking along.
Yep. keep doing the footwork, you know, for yourself, and let your agent do the work, and just pray, you know, that there's no reason that we're signed. We are signed with agents here in town. So that alone speaks volumes, because I've sent people to the agency and they've got turned away, and people who I thought were for sure.
Really?
Yeah. People I thought for sure would have been like a for sure like catch for them, like, oh yeah, like we would love to have you, and they've gotten turned down. And I'm like, well, there's a reason why that we at least have been signed with the agency, and I've been signed with 2. And you could have told me 10 years ago that this would have been where I would be right now. Like I couldn't have fathomed myself. I can picture myself in my apartment after I got my divorce, telling my boyfriend I want to do modeling, and he was like, you should. And I was like, you know, they got one person believe in me, but I didn't grow up with a lot of people around me that were willing to pursue a passion that they had nobody around them to show them the way.
Yeah.
You know, so it just became one of those things. And when I got signed with Neil Hamilton, I was like,
Yeah, same with me. I didn't have anybody in my vicinity that did stuff that was out of the norm, like get signed to an agency. Like I had to just go out and research and do it on my own. Like
that speaks volumes.
Like I mean, not to toot my own horn, but like I'm the first, I'm the first gay to come out the closet in the family, and I'm also the first person that's trying to really like step out and
do something different,
do something completely different.
That's a dream, you know, something that was planted in with you, and it's like there's so many people that have stuff that's planted with them, but they don't even know how to tap into that. And the fact that you were able to not only get over the hurdles of dealing with being the first person in your family to come out and first person in your family to really say, well, I have dreams bigger than what y'all have, and I'm going to pursue those dreams at all costs. It's huge, and people don't realize how much that takes, you know.
You have to have balls.
Big balls.
Big.
These are my balls. So.
Yes.
Mine sit up top.
Rotund.
Yes. I mean, honey, because
it's not easy.
It's a cutthroat industry. So at the end of the day, you know, I hate to keep bringing up politics, but like now that you have all this, we have all this censor and, you know, whitewash of things. I feel like COVID brought in the diversity, and you started to see like people who had more gap teeth and freckles and different hair textures and piercings and tattoos, because before that was we want to keep this plain Jane and very, you know, one lane. And now I feel like with the way politics are, I'm worried about going back to that, because I'm not no plain Jane. I'm different, and I love being different. My boy Beasley is different, and I feel like that we bring the razzle and the dazzle.
Just a little bit of spice, some seasoning into the mix. Because I feel like now, on top of that, and there's no shade to anybody that's getting these gigs, but I feel like they want just a pinch of basicness, like just a pinch of like somebody you would see walking to the mailbox, or somebody you would see in the hall at the mall. Like I really feel like that's what is really like that aesthetic is what is getting booked, honestly.
Yeah, and
not to diss anybody's talent, but
no, it's not saying they're not talented, but I feel like you don't have to be as talented sometimes when you have that what is it, not representation, but like the you already know
that aesthetic.
Who you know,
and
knowing people. Like I feel like some people are already in the circle. You know, we're trying to like still penetrate a lot of circles and get our, you know, our name out there, and they already are in there, and so it's just like, oh, just call Betsy Sue.
Oh,
she could do this part, and it's like, yeah, she could, but
and they get fast tracked over everybody else that's auditioning.
Yep.
Like, I'll never even forget when I helped do the model casting for this fashion show called African Fashion Week.
Mm-hmm.
This was back in like 2016, 2017, somewhere in the area. But there were 3 models that I'm friends with now, but they came to the audition like 2 hours late, and the casting director was like, "Oh, I know y'all. Y'all are good. Y'all are in the show." They didn't have to walk or anything. And they know who I'm talking about if y'all watch. But I'm friends with all 3 of them today. But still, I'm
it's
just
nothing
like,
against them. It's just for us. We have to figure out how to work the room and get in those rooms and be seen, and hopefully that they can call us and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for such and such.
I want you for this. Nobody else."
Right. Just trying to get a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get a little bit. Can we get a little bit of that?
I usually don't talk about what I'm going to do, but I'm going to work on switching up the aesthetic a little bit.
What's that?
Like working on like enhancing the aura.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what's getting booked. Like an aura, like an aesthetic. Like people want certain people to fit a mold, and then I think you having your own mold is what's going to get you booked the quickest.
True.
Oh, come on, Smoothie King. Yes. Yeah, it looks good. She has good taste. That was Tamika's man, the good man, Savannah.
Good man, Savannah. Like the best man, Savannah.
One day I'm claiming I'm going to have somebody as good as him. I'm claiming it.
100%. Beasley, listen, it took me 3 times a charm. Because it took me a minute. It took me damn near to 40 to find. And I went to high school with him. So it's not like we didn't know each other, but we never talked or anything like that. And once you find that person that really meshes with you, you know it.
Okay.
He's coming.
Off topic, I actually have a date tomorrow.
Tell me more.
Well, it's somebody that I've entertained in the past. We talked to each other back in like 2018, maybe 2019. But it didn't go anywhere. He's an older man.
What's older?
I think he's like 46, 47, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
He was cool back then. I just felt like, you know what, I'm gonna go with the flow.
Hear about it.
I'm gonna go with the flow and just see.
So where y'all going?
Postino's, I think.
Postino's?
In City Center.
Okay.
Postino's. So tomorrow it's at 7. But
I can't wait, honey.
I'm like, hey, this is the first date I've had.
The way your mind just be sitting there trying to come up with something.
You know that meme where it's like all the calculations in front of her? Like that's what I was like, carry the 3.
Not carry the 3.
I think it's been 2 or 3 years.
But you know what though I can say about that is at least you're not just wasting your time with some of these old bum.
Oh yeah,
because there's so many people out here that are willing to waste your time and not value you for who you are. So it's like at the end of the day, I'm glad that you're not putting yourself out there to get hurt by people who are really not trying to take you seriously. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't know themselves, so they try to control you in a certain way, and they don't even know what they want, really. So
exactly.
Like, don't come with wasting my time. You know,
I no longer fall for the breadcrumbing either.
Yeah, because
in the gay community, like,
oh baby, it's everywhere. Don't think it's just y'all.
It is bread central.
Let me tell you, some of them out there that call you, then don't call you back, text you, then don't text you back, come up with all these excuses, and it's like
they treat you like you're a bird, just throwing them damn crumbs.
Chicken head.
Alrighty, so this is our hot topic segment. This is actually going to be a long hot topic segment, so we're going to get the fluff out the way first. So my first hot topic is there were, back in the day, some forgotten, lost Black sitcoms that were supposed to be fully actualized. And I'm talking sitcoms that actually either had a pilot with a few episodes or had a full-on season. So, Tashina Arnold, she was Pam and Martin. She was supposed to have a spinoff show. It's supposed to be about her, like, getting her life back together after getting fired from the PR firm that I think both her and Gina worked at because they worked together, didn't they? I don't even remember. I honestly don't think I've seen every episode of Martin either, honestly.
They did work at a firm together. Yes. Because remember she came in that headboard on her head and she was doing that presentation.
That episode was so funny.
Got that ass knocked back into the headboard.
Oh my God. But yeah, that was supposed to be a full-on show. They do have a pilot. I think I saw a clip of it on YouTube. If I find it, I'll put it inside this video. But she was supposed to have one, and what was the name of it? I think it's called. It was supposed to be called "Going for Mine."
Okay.
Which I'm just like, oh,
okay,
going for mine.
I can't wait to get home to you. I got so much work to do. Work. Whoa, I got work to do. So much work to do. I got work, baby. I got work to do. I got a job, baby. Whoa. I can't wait to get home to you. I can't wait. I got so much work to do. Work.
And then the second show that was supposed to be a full-on black sitcom was going to be starring Bow Wow. It was going to be called Bow.
Really?
Okay.
It
was supposed to be about him and an actress playing his mom, and then Joey Lawrence was his agent on the show too. And they actually have it on YouTube as well. I'll probably insert a clip as well in here. But that's supposed to be a full-on sitcom. And it was going to be produced by Ice Cube on top of that. So, yeah, in the 2000s, some forgotten black sitcoms.
Come on back, black sitcoms. I hope that does make a comeback because, you know, the current climate, we just don't know what's going to go through and what's not going to go through.
What black sitcoms are there? Like, the only thing that comes to mind now is the Upshaws, and I don't even know if that's still on.
I don't know. I really don't. Did you see that thing I sent you about like the merger and all that stuff that's happening behind the scenes when it comes to?
I didn't tell you about it.
Oh God, it's so much. Like she was saying basically that Trump is trying to control the media, basically, which I feel like we all know that. But
we're about to get into that,
right? So the whole Kimmel thing, there is like a censorship being happening with. They're trying to have a big merger behind closed doors so they can have even more control over
the narrative,
and what you see and what you don't see and what you hear and what you don't hear. Because you got to think about it, if you hear something so much, and you know, like back in the day, in 1990s, if you heard something in the news, it was considered fact.
Yep, it sure was, 100%.
Yeah, like there's no, in your mind, you're walking around spreading that like it's gospel. You know. So it's like now that's what they're trying to get back to, because you got to think about with social media, you find out so much more stuff. You're like, well, wait, I didn't know that happened. But wait, when did that happen? And there's so much being, you know.
That's why they're trying to buy TikTok.
Yeah, there's so much information being flooded and inundated with, like, they're trying to censor Black history, you know, and everything that's happened with slavery.
I feel like, now granted, I feel like they're trying to do everything that they can to rile us. But I will say, us as Black people, I feel like we're not outraged enough about what they're doing to our history. Like, we're trying to play unbothered and not fall into their trap. Cool. But at the same time, when is it going to get to a point where we really start speaking up about them trying to erase the shit that was done back in the day to us? Because
you're never, if you don't know your history, well, they say you won't ever, like, progress and go forward. It'll always be a circle.
And you're going to repeat the past.
We're always going to keep repeating the same cycle. We're in like this loop. And I feel like for us to be in 2025 and for us to be having to deal with the stuff we're dealing now, you could have told me that we would have had Barack Obama in 2008.
And now back to this bullshit.
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 Y'all, like, if we all as a people, as a collective, really rose up and really spoke our minds and really did the work and the due diligence that these people are doing, the uneducated, the ill-informed are doing, I mean, it would be such a different society. But I feel like it's fatigue. It's a lot of fatigue out there. Like, we're all exhausted and tired of dealing with the bullshit, y'all. Like, when is enough enough? When is there a line in the sand to say we're not dealing with that no more? Period.
It needs to start with them trying to get rid of our history. Like, we really need to speak up about that.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to take it out of the schools, which
they ban books. Books. They're banning education, basically. So the schools and stuff that your children are going to, they're learning about Christopher Columbus.
And the crazy thing is, like, I remember them teaching us about Christopher Columbus and glossing over the whole Pilgrims and Indians debacle. Like,
that's
they
why I
glossed
got out
over
of
all that
education.
shit.
Because they want you to learn what they want you to learn. They want you to believe what they want you to believe. Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. Like, why are we still learning that?
He was a drunk asshole that just stumbled across this land.
I mean, like every other random Caucasian man that wants to be glorified for doing something that they didn't do. It's like these white people want participation trophies for just existing.
It's so sickening. And then we can go ahead and talk about it now. The next hot topic is Jimmy Kimmel getting pulled off the air for basically saying shit that person said.
There's nothing harsh that he said in his language. There was nothing at all. And they waited till the show was about to basically the
go on hiatus, I think.
No, the audience was about to go in and get seated and everything. They waited right before the show was about to. It was Wanda Sykes was supposed to be on. She had a full face of makeup, was back getting all ready to go, and that's when they pulled the plug. But see, everything is strategic. Everything with y'all is strategic. Y'all do things on purpose, and then you want to go. It's for the good of the people. It's for the greater good of the people. For who?
It's for the good for you and your bullshit.
Yeah.
That you're trying to push and your agendas.
Yes.
That's what it is.
There's so many people that are worried about white race not existing, and there's so many people. And I, when I was younger, I in my head, I was like, they're all gonna pass away. All the races are gonna die off. No, y'all keep breeding.
I don't think
y'all keep breeding these people. And listen,
and y'all indoctrinate them.
I don't believe Charlie Kirk should have been killed. I don't believe anybody should be killed for saying
anything.
Me either. I feel like you should have the right to say what you want to say. So once again, you should have the right to say what you want to say when you want to say it. And I'm not saying that you have to say something nasty or ugly, or you have to go above and beyond. But this man did not believe that me nor him are smart enough. Black ass. Yeah, or to be in a room. You can't. Oh, if you're a black pilot, I'm going to wonder if you're a black pilot, you have to jump through more hoops to get that job. Do you know
how extensive that training is to become a pilot?
I mean, the audacity.
Like, that shit pissed me off. And the one thing that really...
From a college dropout. From somebody who said he barely made it through high school.
He dropped out of college?
Yes.
I did not know
Community college at that, y'all. Not even a university. And going to a university, telling them they're basically stupid for coming to school. Because you don't need a degree. Why? Because he didn't have to have one.
And my thing that pisses me off is people that are losing their livelihood off of basically just repeating shit that he said.
Repeating. This man was 31 years old and just bought a $5.5 million home.
Hold the prepaid phone. He's younger than me.
And bought a $5.5 million home.
I thought he was in his 40s.
No, 31, friend. 31. 31. And he spewed hate. But what's worse, y'all, is that I really get really saddened and discouraged when I see my friends supporting this man and throwing God behind his name. And he's a good Christian. Does God say that I'm not smart enough? That I'm not able to be in the same room with y'all? Do y'all believe that? As my friends, do y'all believe that?
And the thing with him, and I actually saw a clip that my friend sent me, he's just a rage baiter.
He is.
The problem is with these people, they don't believe half the shit they say. They say the shit because it gets a certain group of people riled up, and they end up rooting behind that person and giving them money. Like you said, he bought a $5 million house? Mm-hmm. But my friend sent me a clip a long time ago in one of his seminars where he was actually defending gay people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But he talked about transgender people.
Clicks and views. So he doesn't believe the shit that he says.
So if they are supporting open homosexuality, So I'm going to ask a very respectful question, as respectfully as I can. What does what they do in their private life concern you so much that you have to go up in front of a crowd? And
it is against God. That is
so. Let me ask you a question.
Are you a Christian or not?
Do we live in a theocracy? Yes or no? No. Do we live in a theocracy?
You said you're a Christian. I
am a Christian. And do you know what? And guess what? I will say this. Part of being a Christian is appropriately interpreting what the theological says for the individual, but also means to be long-suffering and patient and loving and kind. Jesus Christ talked to all people. Jesus Christ went and did his ministry through Judea and Samaria, and he had dinner with tax collectors, and he had dinner with prostitutes, and he did his ministry in every part of the Mediterranean. What it means to be a Christian, my friend, is to be open-minded but firm in your beliefs, so you can have that belief. But if you say there's something inherently wrong with communicating or associating just because they make different personal decisions than you, sir, are not a conservative. Thanks for being here tonight.
He was defending gay people at one of his seminars against somebody that was making homophobic remarks at one of his conferences.
It's like, how you talk about black people, but then you hang. Well, I don't know. Let me not even call Candace Owens black, but she is black nonetheless.
Candace Owens is a tethered. That's what she is.
Child. I mean, you talk about black people, the thing you're hanging with a black person, and I feel like that's where these people are like, oh, it's okay. I don't want to be nobody's token friend. Nobody and no groups. So if I'm your only black friend, I'm probably not your friend at all.
Baby, this man's death, his death exposed a lot of tokens.
A lot of tokens.
Yes. One of them was my cousin. I'm just like...
There you go. And your own family, honey. At the end of the day...
And I have Trump supporters in my family, but it's just like...
It's wild. It's wild to see because, it's not only... It's discouraging when it's other people, but it's disappointing when it's your own. When you walk in the room and somebody is looking at you like you're the problem, and you're like, well, hell... Aren't we cut from the same cloth? Or are we not? Or are we not trying to be fighting for the same things? Like, how do you align yourself?
Your black ass self.
Your black ass self with people that don't even really cover you.
And they will never fuck with you.
At the end of the day, you will never be allowed to come in their house and eat their food and sit down at their tables.
Or plow their daughter.
I mean, you could plow their daughter, but it has to be behind closed doors, and nobody will know about it. And these people, they don't want their races mixing with other people. They don't.
Too bad.
Hello.
Peggy likes to get pegged. But y'all, this is some bullshit, you guys. I'm so sick of it. I'm tired of waking up and being gaslit every 24 hours. I'm just like, honestly, y'all, and I heard this theory that all of this was used as a distraction for the Epstein files.
Oh yes, for sure.
Because
this man has been playing with little kids his whole life. If anybody who said that if you're not my daughter, I would sleep with you, how sick in the head are you? And this is the person who got voted president, grabbing by the pussy, like all these things. I have 2 daughters, and at the end of the day, like. All the stuff this man said not only bothers me as a mom, but what bothered me is having a child. Like,
I knew we were cooked as a nation, though, when grabbing by the pussy got him in office. Yeah. And I was just like, okay.
And
like,
even after the January 6th insurrection,
still
came back.
Still got in.
And still got in. And he don't. This is the thing about people like this. They don't care about black people, but they don't care about black people. They don't care about white people either. Just like Charlie Kirk, I feel like he was a casualty in the greater scheme of things of what they're doing.
Yeah.
This had nothing to do with the Democrats. Like if y'all want to do this whole divide with Democrats,
they wanted it to be.
They purposely set this up. In my opinion, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but in my opinion, in order to cover up the whole Epstein files, in order to throw another this whole wool over your eyes, so you can believe that this is what you need to focus on. Don't pay attention to what's going over here. It's like squirrel.
Yep.
Focus over here. So we're all over here, and we're all going, oh my God, look what such and such saying about Charlie Kirk and his family. How dare I need to make sure. I need to go out and do. Listen, nobody deserves to die. Once again, nobody. I believe everybody has freedom of speech. But
Even though
also,
it ain't
this
free,
man lived by the words that he died by.
Yeah.
And why are y'all crucifying everybody else for that? Focus on the fact that this white man killed another white man. That's where your outrage needs to go. It needs to go to the man who killed him, not to the World Wide Web. Why are y'all so focused on everything else? And if y'all are so worried about what's right and what's wrong is wrong, then why are y'all not worried about them 2 senators that got killed that were white? Why are y'all not worried about all this crime that the police are committing? Because we pay the police officers' salaries. They're public servants. So why am I having somebody I'm paying their salary harass me for a living?
They wanted it to be somebody of color.
And it wasn't, y'all. It was one of your people.
Because how do we go from the assassination situation to y'all threatening HBCUs?
HBCUs. You know, there's never been one shooting on an HBCU. Never.
Yeah.
All shootings have been on white campuses, y'all.
Yeah.
All
I can't think of one.
shooters that have done mass killings have been white supremacists. Why can't y'all get a hold of y'all people? Why can't y'all aim this hate and hatred towards your people?
Because they'd have to admit there's a problem, and they don't want to look at the mirror, and they don't want to fix what's in the house. They want to focus on what's outside of the house.
Sweep around your own front porch for them to sweep around mine.
It's just irritating.
It's
like
downright
they
irritating.
want the way that they're acting. They want a civil war to happen.
They do.
They do. And the fact that we already are probably going to war with Russia, so it's just like, girl, I'm exhausted.
We're just trying to get a job. and you got to focus on all these other things. It's the anxiety of it all, y'all. The anxiety of it all.
I just feel like we're headed towards a dictatorship.
Oh, I feel like we're there.
We're there. Because nobody can get a job no matter how qualified they are. They're slowly rolling back history, rolling away rights, censoring the hell out of everybody. You can barely even say CK without getting your livelihood taken away. Yeah,
because they're targeting teachers, they're targeting people in other careers to get to lose their jobs, and it's like, what good is that gonna do? What good is that gonna do? You take away people's livelihood? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the stealing is already out of control. So
the crime's just gonna keep going up.
It's gonna keep going up. They're not gonna be knocking on my door because ain't much for them to come here and try to get, but they're gonna be knocking on y'all doors.
Oh, 100%.
So y'all think y'all gonna be safe behind y'all's big gates and everything else? No, because if there is enough people that are starving, it's gonna be, hey, help us, help us. And then what you gonna do when they busting down your damn door? And I don't wish bad on nobody, but what the hell you want people to do if they're out in the street starving and they don't have anything, and you're ripping away everything in front of their faces because you shouldn't have said that. Well, god damn. What more do you want from the people? You can't expect people to thrive and grow when you're not giving them nothing but a cage to sit in.
It's such bullshit. Like, the trickle-down effect is real. And I think what really pisses me off is like a lot of people did everything we were supposed to do to really thrive in this world. And the fact that people like me can barely even get a job at fucking Starbucks these days, that's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Oh, baby, they pass up. Don't get me started on
Child. Baby, when I got rejected by JCPenney, I was just like, oh my God. I was so devastated. I went home and cried. I was just like, this can't be fucking real. Be for fucking real. But that's where the world is headed. It's just headed. Like, what is the end game with all this bullshit?
I'm laughing, y'all, but I'm trying to do that for you. All right.
I mean, for real though, like, I want to know, what is the end game with all this bullshit? And the thing is, y'all voted in all this shit, but don't want to deal with it. So I feel like everybody's just on edge, and they're using this CK situation to just fucking like rile up and just take all their energy and frustrations out on people that literally are trying to mind their business and survive and thrive through all this bullshit.
Yep.
That's why I'm just so exhausted with all of this and everybody. It's just
because you can't keep numbing yourself, you know, and that's what I feel like I've been doing, numbing myself, because the more you see it on social media and out in the world, it's a lot. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. And it's like, but where is that gonna go?
It's hard being smart these days.
Hello? It's hard. And first off, it's hard being educated these days. Because when you really know something, it's hard to be like, how can I look past what's really true? The rose-colored glass has been gone.
Girl, I'm not even mad at the scammers anymore. I'm just like, look.
I look in this case, the scammers and the strippers. Something's gonna have to give.
Man, the strippers ain't even making money anymore. Like you're just like,
don't say that. Not the boom boom room.
The boom boom room ain't boom booming. So you also have a good point where this administration is going to affect actors and actresses, and also overall like the acting job market. Because for one, the rollback of DEI, which in my opinion, I felt like it was performative all along. I mean, it's proven that it was performative all along. Like these companies didn't really believe in it. They just
go along to get along. Like, let's just write this down so that people can be quiet.
That's how I feel. But at the same time, it's like you roll that back, it's going to make people that look like you and I, it's going to be harder.
To get these gigs and these jobs, because they're before it's like, oh, we need to market to everybody, and now it's like I feel like they just want to market to themselves. You know, they want to have themselves. I don't know, the creativeness that I see when it's a whitewash situation, or it's a, you know, same old. It's like I don't like these commercials, some of these TV shows, some of these movies that have these big budgets, and it's like, where is the art is getting lost. Like, we're losing traction on finding a way to move forward and to be able to tell these diversified stories. You know, you have your Issa Rae's, you have your Mara
Bakakil.
Yeah, like you have all these people that have.
And I hate the way she's being done. I feel like they are not trying to fund any of her projects. Like, she even said she has a whole entire girlfriend script movie like written. Like, she's had it written for almost 10 years, and she can't even get proper funding for that.
But that's what I'm talking about. But they have plenty of funding for movies that you go see, and you're like, this is trash.
Or remakes and reboots.
Yes.
Which I'm gonna stay on their necks.
Yeah.
Because that's all I see. I used to go to the movies almost every single like 2 weeks out of every month. I can't tell you last. The last time I went was for Issa Rae's Keke Palmer movie, Keke Palmer and SZA, and that was back in like, I don't even remember. To be honest, it was damn near like 6 months ago. I know that.
My boyfriend wants to go see a movie. Was it him?
Wait, is it out?
Yeah, he got tickets today to go
it's
see
out?
it.
Shit.
So we're gonna go see that. So next episode, I will tell you what my thoughts are.
I'm gonna go see that tomorrow. I forgot that it came out.
Yes.
We're gonna go see him.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
I don't know, girl. Time is moving so fast because I forgot the movie was coming out this month.
It's about to be October.
Jesus.
Halloween is amongst us, and the goblins are already out. the goons and the goblins.
Girl, the freaks are out during the daytime now. 100%.
100%.
But damn near, like in 10 days, it'll be Christmas at this point. Like shit. Like I remember watching that trailer. Like, it felt like it was a week ago, but that was probably 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah,
Jesus. Yeah. Oh, my God.
It's here, friend.
Yeah, but I'm going to go see. I'm actually excited now. That made me excited because I was like, fuck the movies. There's nothing I want to see at all.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to see.
To see.
I'm going to try to finesse it into the date tomorrow.
I think you should.
Because the movie theater's right there in City Center.
Oh, I'm like, hey, we should go pop in there.
Let's go,
have a little drinky drink, and then we can go watch a movie. Yeah.
And he's low key a hotep too, so he will definitely want to see this movie.
Good. For another point, have you seen any of your friends and family members supporting CK? I'm just gonna say CK.
Yes. Like one of my cousins. And my aunt got in the comments and was going back and forth with him, like on down to the Facebook. I wanted to jump in, but I'm just so tired. I was just like,
you know, when I see it, it's hard. It's hard.
You can't change the mind of a Black person that is lost
you can't
in
change
the fucking sauce.
Well, that's what I felt. You can't change the mind of any of them. Not the white people, not the Black people, not I feel like Latin people, like, I feel like I just want to set the stage for the example, right? And be the example. So I feel like I love all people. You have to personally do something for me to not want to fool with you. Not because of hearsay, not because a group of people that were Asian or white did something to me, and now it's all white people or it's all Asian people.
Yeah.
No, because when I even say white people, you know what white people I'm talking about. Like,
you know exactly what we're talking about.
I'm not grouping all y'all.
Because there's still white people that I like and love.
That I mess with hard. Like, they are 10 toes down. But at the end of the day, like, the truth is the truth. Like, I'm not going to censor myself because I'm telling you what my true sentiments are on something. So if I feel like something's wrong, it's just wrong at the end of the day. Like, right, wrong is wrong. And if you are able to try to if you are choosing to be ignorant and you're choosing to not do the work and really find out the truth, and you're willing to just hear something and run with it, I don't want to fool with you.
You know, what pisses me off is that a lot of them were posting like, oh, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I'm talking like people that I didn't even know. They weren't even white. They were like Hispanic. And they're like, oh, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. And it's like, me as a black person seeing that, I'm uncomfortable. But yet, me speaking about it makes them uncomfortable. And that's what pisses me the fuck off. Why is it that when I have an issue as a black person, it makes you uncomfortable?
You gotta be quiet.
But you can do and say and post whatever you want, and my black nigger ass just has to go along with it, get along with it, and not say anything and be quiet. Like, that pisses me off to no end.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, ugh. And I hate that I tend to withdraw from it, because I even still have like white friends that
conditioned. It's conditioned to be that way.
Yeah, it is. Because even like white people that voted for Trump, like I unfriend them. Like, I'm still friends with people that are Trump supporters.
I have very few.
Yeah,
I'm trying. I keep it very narrow.
I had to delete some.
Yeah, when you say crazy stuff and I see it on my page,
borderline racist.
Borderline. No, it's flat out. It flat out is. When I feel like that, it's entirely too much, I delete you. And for people, you know who I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. Well, you don't know what I'm talking about because y'all are clueless. But I delete you. So if I ever deleted you, it's probably because you said something crazy that supported Trump and to me was gone too far, because could be a difference of beliefs. But then to me, it's like, if I feel like you're not going to be looking out for me in the grand scheme of things, and I'm supposed to be your friend, and I'm supposed to be somebody who you look at as like, you know, somebody you care about, I'm going to remove you because I don't want to see all that rhetoric.
Yep.
Just as if I was spewing hateful things about you and your race, I would expect you to delete me. I wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable on your own social media. So I feel like it would be like inviting you in my own home for you to come and do all these rants and raves. I mean, it's really disheartening to see, because you really hope that there's a lot of good people in this world that want the best for everybody, but that's not the way it is.
It's a mask.
It's not. It's like they want to further divide between the middle class and these billionaires.
Classism is the biggest war.
It's the biggest war. It really is, because it's like the greed is through the roof.
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous. It's disgusting.
Like, you have people starving, and y'all walk around with billions, and you're comfortable with not worrying about starving people, like starving children, people going to school, get an education. How can kids get an education if they're hungry?
It's and the fact that they took away school lunch too, another thing.
The free school lunches.
They took that away. That shit's gone.
And the billionaires should step up. They should step up.
They're not going to, because when you have money, you don't give a fuck. Like, honestly, like when you become rich, and this is one thing, like, I always ask God to keep me humble, because I know 100%. I'm going to be rich at some point. I want to continue to give a fuck.
Yep.
But like, I've encountered people that have literally came into money, and now it's just like they're a brand new bitch. You can't tell them shit, and their nose up in the air.
Yep.
And it's just like, oh, okay, but you were sitting over there.
Right.
A few days ago,
uncomfortable, stomach growling, and now it's like,
oh, I can give a fuck.
I ask all the time, please bless me so I can bless others. I always tell that in my prayers to God, because I always want to make sure that what he's giving to me, then I reach back and give to somebody else. That I want to be somebody who can pull a hand up. Mm-hmm. Yes, like why not? Because there's enough room for all of us. We all can eat, but we all have to have that same mentality. Everybody can't be for self.
And that's another thing. Like, it's hard to discern who deserves that pull up.
100%.
Because you can pull somebody up and they can completely screw you over at the same damn time.
You gotta have that.
That third,
the discernment. Like, hey, this person's they're not ready for that. And everybody's gonna be, and it could be somebody who's in your own family, somebody who's of your same race. You want everybody to do well, but not everybody wants that for themselves.
Yeah, you can't take everybody with you, sadly. At all.
There's a lot of crab in a bucket mentality around here. They'd rather see you suffering with them.
Crabs, coons, and buffoons. 100%.
All of them.
And then my last hot topic before we go, this is like a little fluff. Cardi B revealed that she's pregnant.
She said she was having a little fun, had a little bit too much fun, and got a bun in the oven. So
I worry about her though, because I've talked about this on my channel. I feel like her label is not playing with her ass. Like, for one, you got to think she's balls deep into her career as a musician, and she's never toured. They announced a tour right before she announced that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And me personally, now, my women, you may get mad at me when I say this, I feel like every single time it's time for her to really like step up, bam, she gets pregnant.
Yeah.
And it's just like, girl. But I feel like they're gonna make her tour while pregnant this time. They're like, bitch, you're gonna get this money.
And I won't put my feet up and just say, let me wait till this push this baby right on out. I wish it well for her and her new venture with her new boy toy. And I hope that it all works out, and that, because once you go from one relationship that is traumatizing and abusive, and whether it's, I'm not saying like physically or anything, but you can tell that she was tortured in ways. But I mean, I'm saying I don't know. Yeah. But like, you can tell that she had been through a lot with that man. I mean, as far as him cheating and everything else, like, he just seemed like he just wasn't a very honest individual.
Oh, that nigga was the worst. He was the worst.
So I really do. I feel like everybody deserves that bounce back. Everybody deserves that bounce back, where they have somebody treat them like they deserve to be treated. And I really hope that he is doing it because he wants to be with her in the long run. Because when you see a lot of these celebrities and their relationships, it's like,
he looks better, but he's not any better than Offset, to be honest with you. He's not. Like, his last name is Diggs for a reason.
Oh, Lord.
Like, he digs and everything.
Wow.
But he's very handsome. I'll give him that. Like, he looks way better than Offset.
Yeah.
But I was laughing earlier, girl, because Offset just kept on cheating.
Yeah.
He
did not care.
He just could not help himself.
It's like, okay, we say yes, salami everywhere.
I'm just like, damn. And you lost her twice, and she was able to take you back. But he begged her twice to, like, oh, don't leave.
And then talk about like a dog after they broke up.
Yep.
So it's you know what, y'all. Everybody's gonna have, not everybody, but some people are gonna have those relationships that are just gonna be like, that's a lesson learned, and let me find something better. But I feel like sometimes when we move on that fast, and like Cardi did, and then getting pregnant and everything, sometimes it just kind of clouds really what's really.
She didn't learn, but what can we do now?
Watch where the chips fall. And because at least she has money. At least she has money, because with money, it does help you with getting a nanny or getting a chef or getting a driver. You don't have to rely solely upon yourself when you're a single parent.
Yeah, true.
In that aspect. So I feel like her kids are well taken care of. And she has family,
too. The babies are beautiful.
Yeah, she has family. That
little Blossom is so cute.
Yes.
Oh, that little baby's so cute.
She has beautiful babies. But I do feel like that, having financial stability does make a big difference. And I just hope that, hope that just, keeps her from having to stumble and fall too hard.
Yeah, same. I mean, I will be reviewing her album on my channel. I'm looking forward to it. Yes. It's been 20 years in the making, so we're gonna see.
But look, Cardi came from nothing, so she's definitely an inspiration to most.
She is. Shout out to you, girl, with your crazy ass. But Tamika, where can we find you?
Tamika_production. And don't come over here with no bullshit.
No soliciting. She has a sign on her door like no soliciting. Don't be weird.
Don't make it weird, Pookie. Okay.
I love it. And you can find me at Prince_Beasley on IG. And this was episode 9 of the Real Talk Podcast. See y'all soon.
Deuces.
Time can't erase. Yeah.